Hi there! Cars have long been a means of transportation, but not always a form of luxury. But still, there are exclusive cars that are a source of pride for their owners. This was the rare 1925 Bugatti Type 22. True story, instead of running along the roads, this car was lying at the bottom of a lake for 73 years. Sure, it certainly is no competition for the modern Bugatti, but in the early 20th century, it was a real supercar, and when it was lifted to the surface, it turned out to be worth a lot of money. This sports car was a 1925 Bugatti Type 22 Brescia Roadster, and it belonged to René Dreyfus, who lost it in a drunken poker game in 1934 in Paris. The new owner, Swiss playboy Adalbert Baudet, drove home in his new car. However, without any cash in his pocket, he was unable to pay important dues when he was stopped at the Swiss border. Baudet walked away, leaving Swiss officials to dispose of his prize however they saw fit. In those days, a 10-year-old Bugatti wasn't of significant value, so officials chose to roll it into the lake. Its eventual resting spot was 173 feet below the surface of the water. On August 18, 1967, Hugo Pilon from the local club of submariners made a dive, during which he noticed the Bugatti. The car was lying on the left side, slightly submerged in salt, which partially saved the car from complete destruction. The iron parts rusted. Parts made of wood, aluminum, and rubber were much more preserved. After the discovery, the Bugatti became a tourist attraction for local divers, but soon, this story received an unexpected sequel. In February 2008, teenager Damiano Tamagni was attacked by 3 peers and severely wounded. Unfortunately, the victim has still been unable to recover from the injuries sustained. Damiano and his father, Maurizio, were members of the underwater club Ascona. This diving club decided to try to raise the car, sell it, and donate all the funds to the charity fund against youth violence. More than 30 volunteers worked for 9 months until the Bugatti was finally raised from the bottom of the lake on July 12, 2009. The waterlogged car was auctioned off in Paris in 2010. The Bugatti Type 22 received a maximum bid of $360,000, which was much higher than the preliminary expectations. The buyer was Mullen Automotive Museum in California. The new owner, Peter Mullen, decided not to restore the Bugatti and leave it in its current state. The car is now displayed in a separate place, which is fenced off from the rest of the collections. This space roughly recreates the same situation at the bottom of the lake with minimal illumination, and it helps the viewer to focus on the endless details, which makes the Bugatti Type 22 a work of art that must be seen. And what kind of old car that doesn't cost very much would you like to own? Write your thoughts in the comments. Thanks for watching. Subscribe for more.